So I've never really been an emotional person, but I think I've cried more these last 2 weeks than I have in the past 5 years of my life. Now, I'm not emotional, especially in high school, I just never cried, I never really felt strong emotions and things like that, but these past few weeks have really changed me, and I'm not really sure what to do about it, and I'm really not sure whether or not I wanted to make this video or not. I don't have a script or anything, I'm just saying everything that's on my mind because these last 2 weeks have just been absolutely crazy. So everything started off fine, I moved down here to Chicago, I moved all my stuff in my dorm, the first day was fine. Then I had my first day of classes, and it was one of my film classes, and I don't know why or what happened, but I had like a major anxiety attack during class, and I've never had one of those before in my life, so I didn't know what was going on. I wanted to just cry, I wanted to leave, I didn't know what to do. And it was a completely new feeling to me, and I wasn't really sure what brought it on either. I was starting to get really nervous about myself and just, was this really the path that I wanted to go on? Do I really enjoy doing this? And like listening to all the other people and all the amazing stuff they did really made me like lose confidence in myself almost, and I started freaking out and reevaluating a lot of things. So I finally made it through that, and I went home and I cried because I didn't know what was going on. I talked to my mom and I was just Googling things trying to figure out what happened. So the next day of classes went by. I had 2 science classes. They were just fine. I had a lot of fun in them. I get back again and I'm like, is this really what I want to be doing? Do I want to be going to this school? Do I want to be doing this major? And I kept just reevaluating everything in my head. So this kept going on like almost every single day, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night at like 4 a.m. sometimes, and just I could not sleep. I would have just so much anxiety and nervousness. I'd go on my phone and start researching things like what's happening to me, what do I do? I'm feeling lonely and anxious, and I'm not sure if this is the major I want to do. I'm not sure if this is the college I want to be at. And so that just basically kept me up every single night, and I was not sleeping. And I was also during all this feeling just extreme loneliness. Now, I'm in no means by myself here. I have 4 amazing roommates. I have my boyfriend who comes and visits, and I appreciate every moment with them because those are like the only times that I don't feel alone, even though I know I'm not. So like when I'm just like sitting in my dorm alone, I feel lonely, and I feel like I have a constant need to like be doing something or talking to someone or interacting and just going out and having plans or things to do. And if I don't have things to do, or if I'm not constantly busy, I just start feeling really depressed, and like I said, lonely. It's a huge feeling that I feel all the time, and so I need to constantly be doing something. And this feeling hit me a lot harder this year than it did last year, and I don't really know how I felt it more this year, because last year, I had roommates and everything, but I just never really became close friends with them at all. We didn't hang out or do anything. I didn't have a friend group at the beginning of the year, so I was really, really lonely. And of course I did still feel it, but this year I'm feeling it even more. And I have a great friend group this year. I have friends as roommates. I have my boyfriend, so I have all these people around me. But I just feel lonely if I'm not constantly surrounded by them. And it's really awful because it just makes me dependent on other people, even though that's just not practical. I can't constantly be around people, and I need to learn to enjoy being by myself, but I just don't know how to do that. And on top of the fact, I'm just missing home, missing my family and friends, and so just all of these things combined are just making me feel really bad and crying all the time and just everything hitting me at once, and I just don't know what to do because I've never felt this before. So I'm in a major life reevaluation right now. I made an appointment with a counselor at my school. We get free counseling sessions, and so my mom was like, you should definitely make an appointment, and so did my boyfriend. They're like, just go for it. It's free. It's there for you to use. So I made an appointment, so I'm hoping that helps, but then again, they don't get me into like another week just for like the beginning appointment, and then I have to schedule another one for the actual appointment, so it's like not happening right away. And so yeah, I'm just really reevaluating all my life decisions right now, and maybe even changing my career path, which is something absolutely crazy that I never thought I would do. I've always loved film, and I still do, but I'm just not sure if it's a career path that I really want to follow. So I'm wondering, so I'm thinking maybe I could do a minor in it, but it's maybe more of a hobby and not a full career, because I do enjoy it, but it's, yeah. So I'm not sure what I really want my major to fully be, or if I'm going to change schools and things like that, but everything's just changing at once, and it's making me really, really nervous, but excited that hopefully things get better in the future. And I've never really been able to relate with people that had like anxiety or things like that before in the past, because I've never dealt with it, so I didn't know how to talk to somebody who's had it. And now that I've actually gone through it, I feel like different, and it's not a good feeling, and I can understand that a lot more now. But yeah, it's a lot to all be going on at once, and I know like in YouTube videos everything seems like perfectly fine and happy in everyone's lives, but in real life that's not really true, and things could be going on that you don't really know about. And like, I've never talked about this before on my YouTube channel, so all this is brand new to all of you guys, and I'm still not sure if I wanted to share all this information because it's kind of personal, but just talking about it and getting it out really actually feels good. It's like a little mini therapy appointment with my camera and you guys, so it really just feels good to get it out and say it. So yeah, that's basically what's going on in my life right now, and big changes are probably going to be coming, so yeah, wish me luck.